Hi everybody, welcome to Gamrtalk.
Yes.
We're the TwoYellowFellows.
We forgot to introduce.
Thank you for having us on your channel.
Thank you. Should we just start with questions?
Yeah, so the plan is we have an interview first.
Yes.
So we introduce ourselves to you guys.
Yeah. We confess our lives
Our
to you.
sins.
Yeah. We've actually never done that on our channel.
No,
so
but I like it.
it's good.
I really like it.
New. So, where are you from and what is your username?
Firstly, I'm Martin, she's Steph, we're from Sydney, Australia. Our username, well we'll say that again, it's TwoYellowFellows.
And, okay, I think the next one will explain. So, what is the origin of your username and what does it mean? Well, the funniest thing was...
This could get controversial.
Nah, it's so fun.
This can get controversial.
So, I remember we were driving one time and we were thinking about starting Twitch. And then, but we didn't know
What to call it.
And then at the same time, I was obsessed with the phrase like "YellowFellow." I don't know where I got it from.
Yeah, so it started off with YellowFellows.
It just started off with YellowFellow.
And here she was driving and I was at home. I was just like, let's do this, let's get started.
Yeah.
I was on Google making the Gmail account for it. I already named our Twitch. It was originally my Twitch account.
Yes, yeah.
Which was hacked by Russians at one point. I kid you not, it was
These
hacked
Russians.
by Russians. I haven't touched my Twitch for like
ages.
half a year or more.
Yeah.
I logged back in.
When I met you, you didn't even use it.
Yeah.
Like,
And we knew each other for like a whole year. I logged back in because like I want to see what it's like to be a Twitch streamer. I can't remember who exactly inspired us. We do remember watching a video from Fusely on YouTube.
Yeah, because you wanted to show me what streaming
What it
was
would
like.
take. Yeah, what it would take to start streaming.
Yeah.
And Fusely had this video on YouTube, which like, you know, for beginners out there, like what you should do.
Oh, yeah,
Do you
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
I remember.
So we watched that. We're like, okay, it's not so bad. Let's try it out. I logged back into my Twitch account. And they were like, my account was apparently following like all these Russian names in Russian text, and I was like, this can't be right. So I changed the password, put my phone number, and verify this, verify that, and that's it. Hopefully, no one
stole your account back. That's
Pretty much, I got it back.
But yeah, essentially, YellowFellow, obviously because we're Asian, it fitted well, and there was two of us, and then we were like TwoYellowFellows.
And we don't care.
Yeah, we didn't care. We
only
only cared when it was like, oh my goodness, is this name taken? That's where we cared, and then we're like, oh, hopefully not.
So the Gmail account, the YellowFellows.
Oh yeah, we were originally going to be called the YellowFellows.
Yeah, it was taken.
But it was taken, so then it became TwoYellowFellows.
So yeah, but
That's
then
better.
we had the issue where the Twitch account was called the YellowFellows, but the email address was TwoYellowFellows.
Oh yeah.
Even the Instagram was TwoYellowFellows.
The logo became
the logo
the
was
YellowFellows. But anyway.
But yeah, we waited like 60 days and Twitch finally let us change it back to Two.
Thank you, Twitch. How long have you been streaming for, and what made you stop?
Oh, we kind of touched on that.
Oh yeah, we did. We touched on it a bit. So, like right now, we've been streaming for how long? Like 8 months.
7-8 months now.
Yeah.
We started February.
Yes.
Mid-February. Mid-February.
And
what made us start? We want to try something different. We didn't.
You know, we're living the full-timer life. I was just
Yeah.
coming out of uni. We were still pretty fresh in our relationship, to be honest. And then
It was like a year in.
that's fresh.
Okay, that's fresh.
That's
right?
fresh.
Fresh.
And then we always knew that we wanted to do something like either together or on our own. And then we enjoyed playing games regardless, even before streaming.
We were playing games ourselves.
We were narcissistic. And we thought we were the best. That's not. But yeah, that's how long we've been streaming for and when we started. So how often do we stream and do we follow a schedule?
Yes, we used to stream 3 days a week. That was when we started off, and then we decided to bring it down to 2. We knew that it was going to have an impact on our growth. At the end of the day, your sanity is what's most important.
It was all about just finding balance. It was finding balance.
We were starting out new and we were still figuring it out. And we're still figuring it out to this day.
It was, because it was a really hard time trying to balance life, trying to balance a relationship,
Trying to balance having dinner was hard.
Oh yeah,
Because we would come home from work and we're just like,
and then
we gotta stream.
Yeah, and then finding the balance between his house, my house, and
Yeah, because her PS4 kicked
and
the
my
can.
internet
Her
was
upload
terrible. So, what are some of your favorite games to stream?
Easy, Goat Simulator.
We have never streamed that game. My favorite game to stream, probably The Last of Us.
I think that's hands down our favorite games to stream.
Okay, it was mine first.
It was
and
hers
then
first.
You
got
into it.
I was
I got him
sitting
into it.
on the sidelines, just watching you wreck
Yeah.
people on multiplayer,
Yeah.
and then I was like on chat. It's like,
They
hey
say,
guys.
and like, you say that, and then they watch the previous Last of Us, and they're like, wow, that
Yeah.
is not.
And we found a whole heap of people from playing Last of Us. It was great. It was like
It's a really good game, and the community is great. Just for me, anything shooter, I'm like 100% down for.
I am terrible at shooting games.
He only says that because he's comparing the standard to himself. So if you were to compare me to someone else, then I would be like,
So if she's dirt,
wow,
I'm lower than dirt.
you were asphalt.
That's the
No, wait,
hierarchy.
is asphalt on top of dirt? I don't know. How dare you? So, what are your favorite games to stream?
I haven't found a favorite game. I like story-focused games, like RPGs, action, adventure, just story-driven games. I like a good story-driven game.
Because you like Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, but I gotta say, Kingdom Hearts is like story-wise, just.
See, for me, Kingdom Hearts is not like... And you like Final Fantasy. You like all those type of games. And I'm like,
That's debatable.
Okay,
Well,
let's take this offline.
Lately, I'm just getting into driving games as well. So Gran Turismo.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
driving. What are some tips that you would give to new streamers?
Easy.
You say that and then you don't say anything.
We've bumped into a couple of new streamers when we stream, and they would ask us all these questions as well. And my advice would be consistent.
Yeah, and just stick it out.
If you can only do 1 day a week, do 1 day a week, and do more if you can. Keep
See,
it
I
consistent.
think we have. Okay, you give an advice. I'll give an advice.
I just finished.
Okay, okay. Well, my advice personally is just because our situation is different. If we were a single person, like if we were just individuals streaming ourselves, then obviously finding that balance between us would be a lot easier. But because we are in a relationship and we are streaming together, we find new, like other challenges that maybe you won't have if you were just an individual streamer. So I think finding your right balance and
That's the
situation
most important
you're in.
thing. Because
Yeah.
if you're stressed out and while you're streaming, there's no point.
Yeah, and if you're
There's
just
honestly no
trying to push content for the sake of pushing content and you don't enjoy it, or you know, because we've had days where we have fantastic like turnout.
Great.
Like
turnout.
yeah, lots of people come in, they say hello, and then there are other days where
I'd
you
leave
know,
the streaming smiling, and you'll be like, "Why are you smiling like an idiot?"
No, I would be smiling too. You're so
You
rude.
wouldn't. You'd be
Yeah.
like, "All right, we had a good night."
No,
Stop.
what? No. So I think so in that retrospect, when you need to be strong, because there are moments where you know you're not going to get as great turned out. Like obviously when you start streaming, if you're an established streamer like what Pokemon, whatever, like usually
we kind of compare to that.
Yeah, you have a guaranteed turnout. Like they're going to come and they're going to watch you. But when you're not there yet and you're starting out, that's when it's like it's a bit rough because you got to be like, oh, you'll have moments where you're like, should I continue, or you know, are people even liking our content? But you have off days and you just got to stay strong a bit.
There was a time at the start where we'd be streaming. I think we were playing The Evil Dead.
No, Resident
The Evil Within.
Okay, The Evil Within. It was kind of between The Evil Within and Resident Evil.
It was only after The Evil Within was because I bought the game for $5, $5 at our local game store. It was on sale. Bought it. We played it. We tried to stream it. The mic.
That's how Asian we are. We're so frugal. It was on sale. We bought it.
And then I was like, this game, I don't like this game. Like, that's personally, I don't like The Evil Within. But I returned it, and that's when we bought Resident Evil 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's when we streamed it. But
And we had zero viewers. Zero.
No, we had 1.
I think,
but-
and then we got confused because it was like, is it us?
Is it
Is
us
the one
watching
viewer us?
Because we had chat. We had chat on the
I
iPad.
was so confused.
So it was like, does that count as 1? And that lasted for like, what, a whole month?
That was like, yeah, a whole month and a half. And then when we branched out into, we finished that game, we would stream that constantly. And then when we branched out into other games, that's when it was.
And I have one more advice, and that would be to use what you got. Don't go out buying equipment only to end up quitting and wasting your money.
Yeah, because we just started PS4 camera.
We started
It was
peaceful.
terrible
We
quality.
didn't even have a camera.
Yeah, and my internet was bad, and we first started streaming at my house, so the quality was like, ooh,
It was like 540p,
down.
480p.
It was terrible.
We bought the camera second hand.
Yeah, and then we
bought the
slowly
camera second
upgraded.
hand. Yeah.
We slowly
Basically,
upgraded.
guys, our setup is budget focused, and we're not afraid to admit that. Like, and I hope this message gets out to new streamers out there. Like, I'm not having a go at people who do push this up. Like, that's fantastic. Like, that's brilliant. But for our purposes and for our needs, it worked for us.
We used what we had. Cool, let's move on to the next question. Do you have any streaming goals, and what are you doing to reach them?
We do want to build our subscription base.
Yes.
We are finding that a challenge. We slowly realize that it's not all about the followers. It's not always about the numbers and everything.
Yeah, I think it's just connecting with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love playing Last of Us multiplayer with our friends that we made
Yeah.
from streaming.
It's just crazy the amount of friends that we made. The meeting,
Yeah.
like through, like Twitch.
It's just too bad
Yeah.
they're all from America and our time zones are like night and day. It's complete opposite.
We literally have maybe like one Australian friend, two at max,
Two,
and then
yeah.
the rest is just like over the world. So it's really, really nice.
That's what happens when you're from the land down under.
So-
But what we're doing, well, we're trying to build.
We want to
ourselves
do
on
a
Instagram.
giveaway.
We do,
We do want to give away.
but we're just wondering if it's the right time.
We've been saying this for a while now, but I think we're gonna do it soon.
You heard
I'm
it here
gonna
first.
hassle him. So have or would you ever meet up with someone you met through Twitch? Yes, we would so meet up with someone through
totally
Twitch.
meet up.
Even like we have friends in Bali, Gamrtalk, we even wanted to meet up with her because we're both the same nationality. So I was like, oh, you know, why not? But we haven't had the time. Yeah, and one of our buddies, Fav, he's another Twitch streamer,
he is.
but and we personally know him before he started streaming. So is that, I don't know.
Does that count?
Yeah. So if you had full control, over Twitch, what would you change? That's a good question. I feel like it as a platform, it's great because it's not just gaming. Like it is known for gaming, but I don't know. Maybe it's a psychological thing about like who's watching your followers. It does get to people's heads sometimes. Like prior to the Instagram change, and then they took away like
you wanna
how
do
many
that.
likes. I don't really know. See, imagine if Twitch wasn't like that, and then
That's radical.
because it does play a lot. People love to cluster, and people love to follow who other people are following. So that's why I feel like when you see people with like 1.5k viewers, people tend to go there because they're like, oh, everyone else is enjoying this stream, I'm gonna enjoy this stream too. But imagine you take that away and then you just have this base where
Which is what usually happens because, alright, again, we'll use
Yeah.
Last of Us as an example. You had this other night where so many people were streaming it all of a sudden.
yeah,
And when you start streaming, you start with 0 viewers like everybody else. But
Yeah.
because of that, you get pushed all the way down the bottom
yeah,
of the browsing page. Whereas the ones at the top are the ones that are already streaming probably who knows how long and have like hundreds, tens of whatever amount of viewers. And then the only way people can find you is either they know you or they browse and they scroll all the way to the bottom. But both those things are pretty difficult in itself. Like how are you going to get friends if they don't find you
Exactly, yeah.
first?
And the only way we got through friends was when they stumbled upon our channel randomly. And I
And
feel like
connections
that's, yeah.
made through them.
Connections made through them. So, but starting off is pretty hard, and getting that base first. But other than that, once you do that, then it just skyrockets.
I want to make everything more user-friendly. When we first started streaming, the UI of the creator dashboard was so intimidating.
Yeah, and now you can customize it yourself actually.
So intimidating, and there were no tutorial guides from Twitch. Well, not that I could find. Like, you'd have to go to YouTube and watch other people explain how things work and everything. So,
But now that it's changed, maybe that might be
maybe.
a bit better.
But I would try to make it as easy as possible for people to come and join the platform.
Yeah.
Because look at YouTube. I mean, that's intuitive. Would you say YouTube she is a UX designer. She focuses on user interfaces. So
Boom.
would you say
Yeah.
YouTube is much more user friendly than Twitch?
I don't stream on YouTube, so I can't compare that side. But in terms of the views and like giving people access, I don't know, it's kind of on the same tier, because when you search up a video, on YouTube you get the top most viewed video for that search, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or somewhat near that. And then every other video, so say if you make a video, it just gets pushed down until you gain that traction. So even in saying that, it is similar to Twitch. But the UX, the UI, now that it's changed, it's pretty good, I must admit, because you can customize
The redesign.
Yeah, the redesign. So it's good, I reckon.
So you never know.
So who is another streamer that inspires you?
Research if you're out there.
Nah, I think just because he...
No, all our friends inspire us.
Yeah, they do. They motivate us particularly, but I think it was only up until we met Resquash that we
took it
really,
seriously.
yeah,
right?
we really
Not
but we really
serious,
enjoyed streaming. It's the fact that he's not really motivated.
By anything. Well,
He's just unmotivated at life. He's not motivated by anything.
no, what I mean was that he's like a free bird.
Yeah, he's not really fazed by how many followers he has
No.
or how many subscription he has. I would say it's because he enjoys streaming and he enjoys the community, regardless of whether he has this many followers or if he,
You know what's amazing? He's been streaming all this time without a camera.
Yeah, it's just his voice.
It's just his voice, and he sounds like, what's that guy's
He
name?
sounds like the Rad Brad every single time. It's like every time. I just want to do. Oh my
I can't
gosh!
do it.
I want to do a comparison video of his voice and the Rad Brad. But if you,
He's a great bloke. But
he's a really nice guy, and
we
he's so lovely.
we made so many friends, so many connections.
Luke
Oh, that guy's Oprah.
Luke is Oprah or Ellen DeGeneres. Okay.
Like this guy.
So massive. Thank you to him.
So we met him from Rescorch, and what he does is he throws out subscription. He gives people subscription, and it destroys our minds mid-stream.
Literally, we just be streaming, and then all of a sudden it's like,
You've been subscribed. You've been subscribed.
oh my
you've
god,
been. And we're just like,
what's going on?
Luke, stop! Stop!
Well, that's such a massive change for us, coming from essentially nothing, no followers, no nothing.
One viewer that we thought was us.
One viewer, we are our most dedicated fan. We are big fans.
Not
of
even our mothers.
That's it.
I think that's it for the interview. Yeah, so guys, if you are watching or Gamrtalk, thank you for giving us this platform, this opportunity to be here with your audience. Thank you to our friends. We wouldn't be here without all you guys.
Yeah.
Gamer, we wouldn't be here without you either.
So, bam.
Boom.
Yes. So this game is about a guy who's trying to revive his girlfriend.
We don't
wife,
know. Could be sister, could be
his sister.
this little
I
lady.
just assume that it's a girlfriend because
That's him. That's him.
Yeah, that's him. What's his name? Knock.
Wonder.
Okay, I don't know. Is his name actually Wonder?